Hey everyone, Xanagir here. I just completed this Abzu chain speedrun for Spelunky 2, so I thought I'd record some quick commentary over the run. I did not know it was going to be an Abzu run until I saw this key here. I was just kind of doing some low percent stuff, and before I get to saying anything else, I will say go ahead and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Xanagir. I stream every weeknight, and I'd love to see you over there. So, to get back to the key, if there's a key early on in a level, I will generally do a chain run, since that's pretty much the only way you can do it. If the key's out of the way, you've already lost too much time to get a good PB. For me, anyway. But generally, the run went pretty well from the beginning. I had to use a couple bombs, obviously, so I just went ahead and picked these up. Sorry about that Discord notification. I did not get that crate. Probably for the best. I still have a ton of time I can save on this type of run. To explain what this run is, it is a chain run, so as opposed to my previous Sunken City run you may have seen on YouTube, I can't skip any of the steps in the chain, which is getting the... I can skip the Ujedi actually, so that's not totally correct. I have to use the drill, or I have to get to Vlad's castle and get the crown specifically. Don't have to use the drill. Could bomb down. And I have to get the Ankh, use the Ankh, get Excalibur, kill Kingu, and hatch the Chillin in 6-2, or 6-3. So, generally just taking it pretty slow from this point, since my PB was 17-14 before this. Didn't really feel the need to go super fast. Still have a ton of time to save, even now. Drill is the big part of this run, since you generally have to use it, since you're not guaranteed a massive amount of bombs in any given run. This drill is easily the worst part of doing this category. Because if you have a bad drill, your run's dead. It's just over. You can try to go fast like I did here, but you know, you can totally get screwed by a couple lava pits. Even the bottom was pretty rough for me. I'm lucky I made it. Depending on the speed of the lava drips and if a magma monster comes out, that can completely destroy your run, and that's all RNG based or random number generation. I did get these crates, and it was not worth it. I already had a parachute, or already had a compass. Vlad was nice to me though, and I missed the jump on the vamp right there. So I just popped on out of here. At this point in the run, I was like, I got 2 HP. I'm probably gonna die. I'll just keep going. This was a bit scary, since there was still magma men falling. I did want this dog with the 2 HP. I want at least 3. And the reason is because if you get hit by oh, look at this. This was so unlucky. I thought that this was the right way. if you get hit by a beetle with 2 HP, you die. So I really wanted to mitigate that. Even though that was the last level of Volcano. That was my thinking anyway. My brain doesn't work sometimes. Olmec! Very standard. Everyone knows this. At this point, you should know how to do Olmec. If you don't know how to do Olmec, go watch my Olmec guide. And you can learn how to do it this way. It's really, really easy. I never die doing this. Yeah, you just keep on hitting him every time you can. And then you go straight down to the bottom. If you have a parachute here, for some reason the game thinks you're going to take fall damage, even though you're not. I think it detects the ground below Olmec and not Olmec's head or something. Which is annoying, unfortunately. I usually try not to have a parachute. Oh, look at that spider. That spider boy. Almost killed me. Almost killed me there. That was so sketch. I did want to take out this UFO. Always back whip the UFOs. Makes it easier. There's a little bat. Spooked me. I'm taking it slow here. Sometimes I forget when I'm doing this category that I'm doing a speed run because it feels like it's not. It feels like it's not a speed run because you're going through all the steps. And normally in most speed runs you're skipping everything. So since you're doing all the steps on this category, I always feel like, oh, I'm just doing a casual run. I'm just hanging out. So I did want this crate, and you'll see here that I am very glad I got this crate. This crate saved my life. If I didn't get this crate, the run wouldn't have completed the way it did. So that crate is the big savior. I'm really glad I went for that. Sometimes I wouldn't have even gone for that. Look at that trap. I'm just such a pro gamer. I see everything. Alright, so here I made a grave error that cost me a lot of time. I saw that altar, and I had already sacrificed earlier, so I said, oh man, I'm going to get a Kapala, and it's going to make my run super easy. And then you'll see here, this was not the play. There's a crab right there. I panicked. I let Poochie die. And that just totally messed me up. So I did see the paste here and the bombs. So I went ahead and bought that right along the main path. Super generous seed. Oh, I almost forgot Excalibur here. I started to go to the exit and I'm like, wait a minute. There's an important step here. Again, it trips me up doing this run. I almost went for the cat there, but then I realized that I'd have to kill myself here. So I knew it wasn't gonna end up being worth it. Here, trying to fall down as fast as I can, but mitigate the risk of taking fall damage in case the edge is not aligned in my favor. Here I tried to whip the relic as I landed. Here I should have jumped into the lava all the way to the left. It would have been faster. But I was trying to just die to I was trying to jump into the crate and explode myself, but apparently you can't do that. Still pretty fresh on this category in general. This is only my second completed run of it ever. So I generally don't do this category because I'm usually trying to get jetpacks or if I'm doing this type of run, I'm doing Cosmic Ocean. Here I'm waiting for the Octo to turn around. Then just get the hell. I should have went over this guy. There was no reason to jump on his head there. Okay, so I remembered, okay, I have to go to the secret door. Don't go in the wrong door, which I'm sure many of you had made that mistake. And here, I knew that guy was going to make that jump. I took a big risk here. I did not know if I was going to make this. And it was at the very far left. So now I actually know. That's actually a good teaching moment. I know that you can make it to the very far left side, even from the, you know, even from like 8 blocks over on the right. So that's really good to know. And here, Spooky Bat. And I know here that I won't take fall damage based on where Kingu is on the wall. Right here, I would take fall damage. I've memorized where you take fall damage, and I won't talk about how I know that. So here I do get the dog because I'm spooked, and I do not bring the Excalibur because I know that I'm gonna end up getting the dog if I see it on this level. Always try to get the damsel if possible when running through the ice caves, unless I have the Kapala. I keep Excalibur if I have the Kapala because it lets you get blood off the Olmites easier. There's the exit. Easy peasy. Easy ice caves. Nothing really that scary about it. Here, oh boy, almost died. I was so spooked. So I decided I'm gonna grab the damsel and then skirt by the elevator for extra safety. So generally pretty okay. This is another scary part. Almost got boinked by the laser there. Would have been probably a run ender. I recognized that elevator going up to the side there as the Ushabti room before I got there. Quick check the journal. Hot tip for anyone who wants to speedrun or is speedrunning this: if you hold the trigger or the run button while using the directional buttons, you can skip to the tablet by just pressing run and then the movement key right twice. So that's a really good tip for getting through the journal quickly, because little known fact, the timer does tick up when you have the journal open. So you really don't want to waste any time in it. Reading the hint quickly is also important. And I always carry the chillin', because I don't want to be 2 blocks high ever. It's too scary. So here I should have just kept going. I waited for safety. At this point I really thought I couldn't PB. I said, oh man, I'm already over 12 minutes. There's no way I'm gonna finish Sunken City and kill Hundun in less than 5 minutes. But obviously I did, because I uploaded this and I'm talking over it. Watch out, Rafi. Watch out, Rafi. Ah! He's happy. Don't worry about him. So I did see the mom statue, and I said, okay, I'm probably going to go for it. I shouldn't have went for this. I should stop doing this. It takes 10 seconds, and however many seconds it took to walk over here. But it wasn't worth it. I didn't take enough damage for it to be worth it. So I did see that arrow trap immediately, and I poisoned the flyboy. Haha, they're dead. Keep on going. Pretty easy level. I saw this, so I bombed it. And probably ended up slowing me down because of this frog. God, stupid frog. I just wanted to get out. Leave, leave. Slowing me down. So that skeleton really spooked me. I was like, oh god, he's gonna keep me in the worm block. Dark level, by the way. Come on. How evil. I just want to go fast. Let me go fast. So I do have a pretty good handle on how the levels generate here. If you see a tube like this going up, it's almost always the correct path forward. And if you see that trap down there, all those frog traps down there, that's always signifies that that is not part of the main path through the level. That's something you learn when speedrunning this game, period, is what signifies a main path and what doesn't. The altars, for example, can't ever be along the main route through the level. And levels do always have a main route. Oh, there's a hidden door down there. Look at that. Really, really good 7-3. Like, super, super nice 7-3. And here's Hundoon. Arrow trap. I saw it. And then I knew that one had already activated because I saw the frog fall in front of it. And here's where I started making some questionable decisions. I know that you can kill Hundoon on the way up, and I was trying to find a good spot to clear out. So I started placing bombs. I had never done this before, and I decided right there, okay, this is not the place for it. I need to get higher up. I'm going to do it right here. And then I decided, okay, I think I am going to do it right here. And I waited for the heads to come up. And both heads are already out. So I just want to at least kill one of them. I was hoping that I threw 3 on there, but I accidentally misclicked a bit. And I knew that that was the top of the level, so I started bombing my path up in case I needed to get out quickly. But I did want to kill the boss here. So Snakehead is down now. And now all I need to do is kill Chickenhead really quick. So here is where I'm losing a little bit of time, but I did end up killing them quick enough to leave. So that's the run. It's pretty smooth overall. I'm fairly happy about it. Got a lot of time to save though. Teleporter. This run on monsterranking.com currently does not differentiate between teleporter and no teleporter. So a teleporter would obviously save me 7 minutes plus on this category. But the thing about this category is that you can't bring a teleporter through the whole thing because you have to get Excalibur. You have to get Excalibur and you have to get through Shopti. So in order for a perfect run of this to exist, you'd have to get a teleporter like 3 times, which obviously is not that feasible. But I hope you enjoyed the run. Thanks to this person suggesting that I record commentary over this. This was pretty fun to do. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.